Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing a reflections video of my April. And as most of you know, that have been here for, a little bit of time, I did end up the end of February breaking my ankle with the help of my beautiful dog Sully. Falling down the stairs. I knew it was eventually going to happen. Some of my girlfriends that I've been on, FaceTime with many times see how Sully is when I'm going down the stairs, because it's like the stairs that go to my front door. And he has such separation anxiety. I don't know why. We got him as, a 6-week-old puppy from the Humane Society. But anyways, so I have been on a healing journey. Right? And so in March, I had a surgery because I did end up like crushing the front of my ankle and breaking the fibia, I think it is. It's on the outside of my ankle. So they ended up with the surgery putting a couple of different metal plates, one in the front of my ankle and one on the outside of my ankle, with a bunch of like metal rods or screws or whatever. So they told me at the beginning of the operation, he told me it'd probably be around 12 weeks of healing before I could start putting any kind of weight on it again. And after, when that time came, that I would probably be in a walking boot in order to, which I already had, because they gave me a walking boot when I went to the Ready Care, right when I had, fallen down the stairs and broke my ankle. So anyways, shooting to May 1st, I had a doctor's appointment. It was 8 weeks because my surgery had been like March 4th, I think it was, or March 6th, March 4th, I think. Anyways, my foot is completely healed. I just want to thank, I'm sorry if you can hear the background noise. I've got the door open, or the window open. I thank, obviously, my husband, because he has been there for me, doing everything for me, feeding me and giving me water all the time, and coming home from work in order to stop and help me. Anyways, but a huge thank you to all of you guys who reached out to me privately and in the comment sections and on Facebook and sent me healing and positive vibes and all that, because it was 8 weeks. And he told me, the doctor told me, and my husband even said the doctor looked surprised that my foot was healed. Because they were expecting 12 weeks for me and then to be putting a boot on. And he said, you don't need a boot. You can use a boot if you feel more comfortable, but it's completely healed. You can see here, it is 100% healed. And he showed the x-rays. Everything was in alignment. So that is the power of healing and positive, positive vibes coming my way. So I am so grateful. I can't tell you how grateful. I got in the car because I had been so worried. And if any of you guys watched, which, I'm going to be talking about my journal briefly. If any of you guys watched any of my chakra videos, you know that the biggest thing that I had been really going through is a lot of fear about my healing journey. And I don't want to be fearful. It's not the place I want to be. But if I'm being realistic, there's always worry, especially when you have, people that have really good intentions, that are, loved ones that are close to you, that are telling you horror stories, and you got to worry about infection, and it's going to be a long journey. And, I know somebody that got their leg cut off with an injury like yours, and, it's going to take a long time for you to heal, and just Stuff like that. Just trying to prepare me, trying to make me understand that this could be a long haul, but just so soul defeating. You know what I mean? It just makes you like worry and second guess everything. So, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. So when the doctor told me I was completely healed, I was so grateful. I'm sorry, I needed to collect myself a little bit. But I was extremely grateful, and when we got out to the car, I just broke down crying. My husband was like, see, I told you. I'm like, I know. Because he has been so positive. He's like, you're fine, Rachele. You're fine. Stop worrying so much. You know, because, listen, I am a big woman, and not having the ability to walk has been very trying. And I don't like to show that side of myself for you guys, but, I mean, it's been a journey. So anyways, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to all of you guys that sent me healing and positive vibes and love. That is the power. It just proves how good it works, because like even my doctor, he was surprised. So, I mean, my healing journey's not over. You know, I've still got a journey ahead of me as far as, you know, learning to walk again and putting my weight on it, because it was like 9 weeks or so that my foot was stable. I mean, I lost the muscle in my calf, the strength in my feet. So, and being a big woman, it's a lot. So I have to, you know, slowly, week after week, start putting more weight on it. And I have been kind of lucky. I have not had a whole lot of pain throughout the whole process. I think maybe because I did some nerve damage when I fell. Still feels like I have some nerve damage. Hopefully that heals all the way. But, and I'm sorry, if you don't want to hear about my healing, I'll put timestamps so that you can just move forward to the rest of the stuff. Okay? But, the doctor said, you know, having a pool, because I asked him, because we're getting ready to open our pool. I said, will that help? Because he wanted to put me in, you know, physical therapy. And he goes, I'm telling you, that is so much better than even physical therapy. So my husband and them are opening up the pool today. So hopefully it'll be ready within a couple of weeks when I am ready to make my way down there and just start walking in the pool where it's less weight on my ankle, but I can actually get a lot of exercise and build up strength in my foot. But hopefully within a couple of months, hopefully I'll be walking regular again. And I'm so appreciative of, you know, the ability to heal. And it really puts things into perspective. And I've been here before with the gout, but not where, and I've actually not broke my ankle, but I sprained it so bad that I had to be a cast and had to stay off of it for 8 weeks. But gosh, that was, you know, 25 years ago when I was much younger and I was able to get around a lot better than what I do now. You know, it didn't even like faze me, but it really did faze me this time. And then, you know, hearing the horror stories and shit like that, it just put you in a funk. It put me in a funk. And so, anyways, let me move on. But sorry about that, but I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey. Okay, let's just move on. So, in April, I've already showed this. I went through at the beginning of the year and I set up my journal. This is my regular tarot journal that I sell, and I have been selling them lately. Thank you very much for everyone that's been buying my products as of lately. That has increased, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you. A lot of medical bills. But anyways, but I set this up, and I have shown in my like chakra videos, so I'm not going to really talk about this too much because I've shown you all these. If you haven't seen these, go back and watch my chakra series, Balancing the Chakra series. But these were all of the different spreads that I did throughout April. I have not uploaded yet. Well, I've uploaded it, but you haven't seen it yet. The crown chakra. It's already been done. And I use the Witchy Sisters, or the Witch Sister Tarot, which is just, ooh, chef's kiss. It's so awesome. So one of the things that I really did, and I think it probably helped me in April and March really, but more April. Well, both of them really. But these were like what I remembered from maybe the last part of March and into April. Like some of the books that I read or listened to. All these I listened to on Audible. A Court of Silver Flames. It's the 5th book. I'm still not done with it because it's a long book. I think it's like 15 hours. I think I've got like an hour and a half left of it. I'm almost done. And it's the 5th book in the series, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I have enjoyed them very much. I thought it was a great, and I know that there's going to be other books that I want to read that go on and talk more about Nesta and Cassian and stuff. But so I will be eventually getting those too. But I also listened to A Fate Inked in Blood. It was a book that Chanel over at Chanel Days had reviewed. And if you are a book lover, go check out her channel because she reads so much. And she does the best friggin' deck reviews, yes, but book reviews. And that is Chanel Chapters. She's got 2. One is more, Chanel Days is more like her vlogs, her Melbourne vlogs, and because she lives in around Melbourne, Australia. But also her tarot channel. But if you want the book one, her book channel, it's Chanel Chapters. And she has actually helped me because her book reviews are so good. Those are the ones that if it's like a 4-star or 5-star, I know I'm going to love it. And because she just reads so much, you know, she's a wealth of information. Anyways, that was one that she had suggested, and it sounded really good. So I went and I listened to that, and I loved it. I thought it was so good. So I went back and I watched, which it's over here on my shows and movies, but you know, I'm so excited for Bridgerton season 3 with Penelope and Colin. That's just been filling up my damn YouTube feed. I am so excited about that season, and I listened to the book Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, and it's so good. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the carriage scene. And it's about damn time. So I also listened to The Duke and I, which was based off of the first season of Bridgerton. The Viscount Who Loved Me. That one I've got like 2 hours left. I'm not listening to them in, you know, the correct order. The first one I listened to was Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. And I loved it. I loved all of them. The Viscount Who Loved Me is no different. I can't wait to finish that one. I'll probably end up finishing it today. So those are the books. I also did read, almost finished. It's taken me forever with like certain kind of books because I've just been trying to escape. You'll see down here, escape. I've been escaping in like shows and stuff like that because I think the more that I sit there and just think about like my healing and think about what could happen, yada yada yada, it's just worse. So I've been trying to escape with shows and books and stuff like that and just being entertained while I've had my foot propped up, and because I also suffered from gout because of the injury, you know, and then not being able to move it, not being able to walk on it, so I couldn't work that joint. So it's been a struggle. So anyways, those are the books that I listened to. The shows and or movies that I watched was, I went back and I watched season 1 and season 2 of the Bridgertons, and I had already seen them before, but I'm just like, May 16th cannot come soon enough for me, okay? And I ended up watching Queen Charlotte again. I loved that one. So I've watched the series twice now. I also watched The Stand. I think that's on Apple TV. I think. And Under the Dome. No, maybe it's Paramount. I don't remember. But it's on one of them. I have them all on my iPad, and I just watch them laying in bed on my iPad. I will say in April, well, I'm not going to talk no more about the health stuff. You've heard enough of that. I watched The Gentleman. That's with, oh gosh, what's his name? I don't know. He is just friggin' hot as hell. He played in the Divergent series. Damn it, I can't remember his name now. Anyways, he was in that, and he did a really good job. Wow. And then my hubby and I watched Fallout. That was pretty good. I'm looking forward to more of that. Mary and George, I watched that with, I don't even remember the names. I am so bad. It's about a mother and son who seduced a king in order to help their status. And Julianne Moore, she played the mom. And the new guy that played in Purple Hearts, he was George. Anyways, another one that I'm still watching, I had started it before and then got off of it, probably started watching something else, but I'm watching it again, is Outer Range. And that is actually kind of based on, what is it, not hellhole, but the hole to hell. It's some hole that's like in the, over by Yellowstone somewhere. Maybe Wyoming, maybe Utah. I can't remember where it is, but there's a hole that they've done research on. It's out on a ranch, and they've dropped things down it, and it just goes, they could never hear an ending to it. And animals act like really weird about it. There's like documentaries and stuff on it. Well, this is a like series that's kind of like based off of that, and it's like time travel in a different dimension in that hole, and it's got Josh Brolin, and it's just really good from what I've seen thus far. Another one I watched, I had previously watched the first season of Evil, and ended up watching the last 2 seasons of Evil. That was really good. I'm not sure if it's being picked up again. Probably. I think maybe one more season. I think there's one more season of Evil. I think that was on Peacock, maybe, or app. I don't remember what it's on. It's on one of the, just look it up, Evil. And what that is about is a guy who is becoming a priest, Catholic priest, and he's not ordained yet, but he was like going into the field of like exorcisms and stuff like that. And he's got a team, a lady, she is a psychiatrist or psychologist, I'm not sure. And so they go in and they're trying, and another guy who's like really good like at like figuring things out, kind of like a MacGyver dude. Anyways, they go into these cases where they believe that there are possible possessions and stuff like that, and she determines whether or not they're just delusional, or she tries to come up with a psychological reason. And the soon-to-be priest, he is looking at it from a spiritual point of view, and then the other dude that's part of the team, he's looking at it like, what could be causing this? Is it, is the house unlevel? Is there like blah 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 blah, reasons why these spiritual things or possessions or whatever could be happening, right? So that was really good. Napoleon with Joaquin Phoenix. That was pretty good. I really love historical stuff. So that kind of got me started, and I watched the movie. Now, those were all series. And then The Duchess, that was an older one with Keira Knightley. That was really good. Her husband was such an ass. I mean, the way that women were treated historically, even in royalty, and just awful, right? They're just pretty much, I need an heir. So that's your job. You don't have any rights. You just got to give me a baby. And if it's a female, then you're not doing your job right. It's just awful. But anyways, so The Duchess, that was a really good one. I watched Jane Eyre again. That was really good. Dear John, the Nicholas Sparks, and The Longest Ride, also Nicholas Sparks. I almost watched The Notebook again. I was going through, and Nights in Rodanthe, and The Last Kiss, and right? Anywho, those were the ones that I can remember that I watched. I just made a little list. Okay, so I just made it like this to show my journey, and that was the last page of my journal, and we go into May. So I just want to show you right quick some of the decks that I got in April. Now, not all of them have I done walkthroughs of. Some I have, but they just haven't aired yet. Gosh, man, I've still got videos that I haven't aired that I recorded 6 months ago. I've probably got like 10 videos that I still haven't even... They're uploaded. I don't want to inundate people every day, 2 and 3 videos a day. That's irritating. So I don't want to do that. I did get this one. I did a walkthrough of that. The Odyssean. I got that one in April. Oh my gosh, I love it. And the book, excellent. I'm hoping to work with that one a little bit in May. I got this. I did have the little small version, but I wanted a bigger version with the book, with the bigger book. So I got this. I think it was either the end of March, beginning of April. And I got this. I did get another book too, like the Big Book of Angels, but it's not in here, and I'm not gonna go out into the other room right now. So I did get this. I'm looking forward to, I haven't done a walkthrough or anything of this one yet. This one is really cool. I knew it would be a matter of time when I made my all spreads deck that other people were going to come out with spreads decks. I have started working on, and I think I mentioned this. Let me turn this up. I also got this. It's either the end of March, beginning of April. I don't remember for sure. It is so cute. I was never really a huge watcher of Winnie the Pooh, but it is really, really cute. And I did do a walkthrough like a few weeks ago. It hasn't aired yet. And it came with more stuff like a little notebook or journal. But I already put that out in the other room. This is so cute. I haven't worked with it yet. Not exactly sure. Probably use this in some shadow work, some of like the child work and stuff. But I just wanted to show it. It is adorable. The only thing is, man, this is so tight. I wished it would have been one of those boxes that opens up all the way. Oh, I love those boxes so much. And I did get this a few days ago. I seen Tara do a video walkthrough of this on her channel, Cozy Core, I think. And I just thought it was so friggin' cool. And they do have a digital study guide or digital guidebook. So I did download that and I got it on my iPad. So this is really cool. I did do a walkthrough of this. It just has not aired yet either. But I used my own spreads deck, you know, Love of Spreads Oracle deck a lot this month. Between all of the chakras that I worked on. And I love this deck so much. I don't know why it took so long to finish it. I wasn't ready till I was ready, right? But I love it. It was always going to happen. As much as I love spreads, it was always going to happen. So I did get this, made this really big purchase in the end of April and still now, beginning of May, and what I'm going to be doing going forward. So let me move this stuff a second and I'll show you. So I showed the pictures. I took pictures. I've probably already put them in for you to see. I got this big carrying case because, first off, I started the month and, you know, I'm always looking for cool nail polish, but it's always so friggin' expensive. So I found this set by like Shani. I think it's Shani. Yeah, Shani. On Amazon. It was like under $30 and there's like 24 different shades. I think it was like $27.99. Some glitters. Cool gray, black, white, blues and teals. I mean, look at how friggin' cool these are. All those in a kit for like, I believe it was $27.99. So I did a lot of, I was also on TikTok a lot over the last couple of months. And because it's entertaining. I mean, so much funny stuff like following this one guy who was pretending that he was being attacked by an imaginary friend, and his mom was in the front seat. Just stuff like that. It just, you know, and dogs, funny videos that just help pass the time a lot, right? So I really got into that a lot and started doing just a little bit of stuff on TikTok. Not really anything yet. But while I was on TikTok, I bought some summer dresses that are so nice and comfortable, because I really have been wearing either my nightgown, or I can't really put pants on because when I have to go to the bathroom, it's a huge struggle because I couldn't move my foot or anything, and I had a cast on my, all the way up to my knee practically. So that is now no longer, you know, I don't have anything on it, which is great. So, but while I bought some dresses, which are nice, wonderful for summer. I bought like 4 or 5 dresses, and then a beautiful emerald sweater, and some makeup. But I bought this kit because I'm always trying to do something with my nails, right? They're like this because I'm getting ready to try and do my own nails. I used to get my nails done. I used to get my nails done years and years ago when I was a mortgage broker. And it was just so costly going in every 2 weeks in order to get fills and stuff like that, right? And I was always just basic. I always just got a French manicure, just a little bit longer. But I just really can't do anything like super long, nothing like super fancy, anything like that. But sometimes just to have fun and experiment. So I seen this kit. I watched some videos, and it's like on poly gel, and you get these forms, dual forms is what they're called, and you fill the poly. You put it over. You fill it with the polygel for however, or polygel for however like long you want it. And then you put it on and you cure it under a lamp. And it's like, I mean, I wouldn't say foolproof. There's still going to be like a learning curve. But I thought, you know what? Instead of going in and getting my nails done, I'm just going to try it myself. So I bought the kit. It was only $29.99. And it came with, I'll show you the picture, tons of gels. Let me grab a couple out for you to see. They're different than acrylic. You guys have probably already seen these. So that's the color. I haven't even opened any of these yet because I'm still waiting on like a nail dehydrator and nail primer. Because one of the clues that they say, because I've been watching tons of videos, one of the things that they say is make sure that you prepare your nail bed really good before you start. So that's what it looks like, the gel. I don't have anything to put it on. But this kit came with like, I think 24 different colors. So I got like 24 tubes like this, maybe more, maybe 30. I can't remember. I don't remember, but it was like $29.99. And it even came with a little like curing thing. And I'm always messing up when I paint my nails. Oh, my goodness. It comes with a little UV lamp. But I already actually had one that I had purchased about a year ago. So, and this one's bigger and better, so you can fit your whole hand in there, right? I was trying to dry my nail polish quicker. But anyways, so I got that. And with this kit came also like some nail art stuff. Which, I mean, I don't know how I'm really going to get into that. Maybe eventually. And I have some other stuff that I had previously purchased for like stick-ons, but they just never last. Like the the stick-ons and the glue, it would just never last. Now I think I know why, because I was never prepping my nail beds. My nails, I did it yesterday. I went through and took like tools. Like, I'll show you some of the tools that I purchased. So I was going in with this, you know, and really getting all like my cuticles. And then I took alcohol. I bought some alcohol pads and some masks because there's going to be dust. The kit came with this, which is like the spatula part for when you're working with the polygel. And then the brush for like manipulating the polygel. And these are just like cuticle and nail bed and stuff like that. And same, like cuticle cutters or whatever. And this is for like cutting the ends down from, you know, when you're trying to like shorten it or whatever. But I also got a beautiful brush for the wiping away the dust. And the kit also came with like some cool like glitter, sequins, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll see. But I decided to purchase a thing for underneath when I'm doing it. Oh, this is for the dust. Let's see if I can move the stuff. You turn it on and you do like when you're buffing and all that over it, and it collects a lot of the dust. Plus I bought some masks and stuff. But I also got cuticle remover and some cuticle oil for afterwards. I've been just watching videos. But the thing that I'm really excited about is I got an e-file. This is Savvyland, and it's not hooked up right now, but it's digital, and it's like, I guess pretty powerful, but for like filing down once you get the stuff, you know, on it, the poly stuff on it, and for like, and it came, you know, hollowing out the underside and all that. It came with a bunch of different kinds of bits. So the reason I'm telling you this is because here in a few days, when I get the rest of what I need, different bits, like ceramic bits, I'm going to start experimenting with my nails, because that's what you got. Whoops, sorry. That's what you guys see a lot, is my nails, right? And so I wanted to just mess around with it, see if I could save some money by being able to do my nails. And because I wash my hands all the time, I never can keep the nail polish on my nails. And I always do a base coat and I do a top coat, but it just seems to never, I mean, it might last like 3 days for me, 4 days if I'm lucky. So that's another reason why I thought of these, because it's the gel that's actually colored. So these nails are supposed to last like 3 weeks, you know, and I can do the length and shape them the way that I want. So that's kind of exciting. So if you guys have experience with this, let me know. If you have any tips or tricks, if you've done these kind of nails, let me know. I'm very excited to get started with this and see how well I can do. I'm probably going to do a botched up job, but it's a learning process, right? So anyways, thank you for spending this time with me. That has been my month. Going forward, I was going to try and possibly do some more Storytime Tarot Adventures. If I can, you know, come up with some more stories right now. We'll see. But I might just be really focusing on just getting done what I can and, you know, doing walkthroughs of stuff because I have more decks coming in for review and all that. But anywho, I just wanted to update you on everything, show you my month, show you the stuff that I've watched, what I've got going on, what I'm excited about, and I am sending you love always. Thank you so much.